God's not through with me yet. And until He's ready to call me home, I have to be the best that I can be to serve Him.
Every week, we hit the road to tell the stories of the people, places, and events that make Hunt County great. These are our friends and our neighbors telling their own stories in their own words. Stories worth knowing and sharing. These are the stories that make us proud to call this place home. And around every corner, we find something else that makes us want to celebrate Hunt County. This program would not be possible without the support of our generous sponsors. Thank you.
Driving a bus was always a passion. I always thought, these are my kids sitting behind me. I'm taking care of these kids. One of the funny stories, my boss said, I've got parents calling about you. I'm going, what did I do? He says, they want to know where the kids got their manners. You have to look at kids as little people that have to learn how to grow. You have to nourish that. You have to be supportive of what they're thinking. And don't ever put them down for what they're thinking. Never. Never, ever make a child feel inferior. Driving a bus was where I was supposed to be. My time in Hunt County has been mostly volunteering and in the background. But it's kind of like in the movie Robots, see a need, feel a need, and that's what I've always done. I volunteered for Greenville Family Theater, Greenville Theater Works, Creative Arts Community in Greenville, Partnership for the Creative Arts, and working with GMA and Kevin Banks down there. He's a sweetheart. And it wasn't just for the performances for GMA. It was also backstage for the kids for Greenville Family Theater, Greenville Theater Works, anything that was going on at the theater. That's just what I do. I do write. Don't like to share my writing because it's just basically for me. I am a depression survivor. By writing, it's like taking the words and putting it on paper, it's like cleansing your soul. But that's how I focused on having God help me get through it. God's not through with me yet. And until He's ready to call me home, I have to be the best that I can be to serve Him. I didn't want my anger, my frustration, my anxiety, and I don't think you should keep that inside. If it means talking to somebody about it, if it means writing, if it means going out in the middle of the field and screaming your head off, whatever it takes to let that go so you can be filled with God's love and not have that anger anymore. That's the most beautiful thing in the world. I've always tried to help volunteering in any way I can because there's so much need for people to be there to help each other. I have found, especially working with Kevin at the GMA, something kept nagging at me. What can you do to help this man? He does so much for so many people. How can you help him? And so I said, Kevin, do you need my help with something? He says, can you get my volunteers? I said, sure. I'm a background person. I love being in the background. I love seeing things come together. And if I have a part in that, that means I've done something right. And it just feels right. I am LaNell Brown, and I celebrate Hunt County.
If you liked this story, help us celebrate by sharing it with your friends and family. Our stories appear on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and cable TV on Juice 34. You can also find us online at celebratehuntcounty.com. If you'd like to suggest someone to feature in our program, email your idea to stories@celebratehuntcounty.com. We also want to thank our sponsors for making our storytelling possible. We hope you'll support the hometown businesses that keep Hunt County strong.
Family is very important to us, and that's why we wanted to bring family to our business.
We tell folks that at Home Texas Real Estate, we work as a team and we're all working together to try to sell your house, or we're all working together to help you find the right one that you want to buy.
With At Home Texas Real Estate, it's our family helping your family.